Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. At their own 28-yard line.
Great, set.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. It's a gain of 10. And they'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, come on, sit on.
Receiver in motion, going right. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Design run here with Jackson.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now Jackson, this a design run. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. In motion comes Andrews. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A first down throw for Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Jackson up top again. Open man is Tylan Wallace. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Report! Sit on!
The first carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey!
From the gun, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that drive.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
Nate Wiggins on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and 11. A pistol snap back to Hurts. This is to Goddard on the screen. Look at the big man go. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
73. Don't touch that. Go Silver, ready? 73. 73. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch.
Here's Hurts. Out to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That 18-yard line.
Good, set. And anyone else? Don't touch.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he will score! Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And Wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Second down, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch in this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 24 now, here is second and 6.
Hey, middle.
In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is caught. What a throw. Dave Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this game.
That ties the game at 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Great.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Sit hot! 180!
The RPO, that one is complete. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Trimmer.
Off the play fake, Hurts, forced out left. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On play action, Hurts. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On first and 10, Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Sit hot!
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
180!
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson's going to keep this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and